What's up everybody? Sean here with another Live to Roll video. This is going to be going back to basics, some old school stuff. We're going to go back to my transfer videos, which I have a few other transfer videos on the channel if you want to check out how I get out of some lower couches, into hotel beds, my car, different things like that. But this is the couch I have in my studio, so I wanted to shoot another transfer video to show you guys the technique, explain some of the things that I do while I'm transferring. So check out the video and hope you guys are able to take something from it. Alright, so here is my transfer, guys. I pretty much, when I come up, I pull up to the couch. I want to get my front corner of my cushion to be as close to my transferring surface as possible. So I come in at a little bit of an angle, and I want to actually try to get my side of my push rim and my caster at the bottom to both be touching the couch or whatever I am transferring into. So once I'm in a good position here, I'm all set up. I always pretty much have my phone on me, and one of the things I'll do sometimes is just move it right in front, but I always do keep it within a reaching range for just in case something does happen. You know, you never do know. You get spasms, something happens. Whoa, there's some spasms right there. Getting some chunk spasms. Okay, so once I'm parked into my spot here, I will take my feet off the foot plate, which does tend to get some spasms going. Okay, yeah. My spasms are a little bit average high today, I guess. I always have pretty bad spasms, but they're not the worst, but they're not ideal either. So another little just personal thing I do, I always pull my shorts down because every time I transfer they tend to want to like wedgie up my butt. So I try to keep them down. I'm trying to slide them down here even, which also scoots my hip forward just a little bit as well in the chair. Alright, so once I'm all set up and ready to go, I am going to basically lean forward and fall onto my elbow. Maybe not fall, you do want to have some control. If you need to hold on back here, go ahead and hold on while you drop down. But I kind of am pretty good. I can drop down on my elbow here. And once I'm on my elbow, I'll give a little scoot forward, which drops my feet to the floor. Maybe one more little scoot forward to get closer to the edge. And then now I kind of wait for my spasm to die, and I do one big push. Ooh. And while I am pushing, I'm also pulling with my underarm, my elbow arm. So that's pretty much the nice smooth transfer over. So once I'm over and in, I can reach over and unlock my brakes. And I'm keeping my elbow under my arm like this for stability because it gives me something to lean on, and I'm able to hold my trunk up by keeping my legs, like keeping it under my legs. So it's a little bit of a balance trick. So yeah, I'll just kind of get my chair out of the way and then give another push back here still. And when I'm pushing here with my elbow, I'm also pushing down with my elbow. So I am pushing up with both shoulders. So now once I'm in my position, I'll kind of try to just straighten out a little bit, let the spasms kick themselves out. Oh, and all right, yeah. Okay. That one just doesn't want to quite die yet. I can kind of lean forward, and if I get under my knee, it helps to break the spasm a little bit. And I'll use, like if you notice right there, I kind of went for an adjustment. It's hard to get a full, I don't have triceps, so I can't get that extension. So I'll like use the armrest and my elbow sometimes as a lift instead, because I can't actually, I don't have the strength of I can kind of lift like this if I get my balance up, and yeah, it's hard to get an actual lift up like with my arm. So I cheat and use the elbow here, and I'll do that on either side, but it helps to have the armrest because it gives you that little extra height and stability. Okay, so now I'm in, transfer, hang out, watch TV or whatever I'm doing. Now to get back out from my transfer, what I will do is I'll start by trying to adjust my legs. I'll put my hand in between my two legs. I kind of reach down and kick the ankle out. And then again, trying to push here. And I always have a point of balance. So like I'm always keeping an arm somewhere to help me with stabilization. 3 points of balance is really, or 3 points of contact is really important for balance. So I'm just trying to get my feet over a little bit, give them a little extra punch. Now I'm gonna roll the chair in here. And then it's the same thing as when I transferred in. I want to try to get this push rim as close to the couch as I can. And then, so now my legs are kind of in the way to pull it all the way in. So what I'm going to do to slide out, I'm actually going to use my elbow again on the armrest here, and then push with this arm and scoot out a bit. And now that I've scooted out, I can reach over to this side, pull it all the way in so that front caster is also touching the couch now. So both points of contact are touching the couch, and you can see that this corner of my cushion is very close to the couch, so it's not a very big swing over to it. So now once I'm all locked here, I'll kind of bend all the way down and scoot forward a bit. Now that I've gotten forward, I can get my arm under and start to use it like my elbow transfer already. And I'm going to use the elbow and lift a little bit here, slide a little bit, and now once I'm ideally pretty much right next to the chair in a position to transfer, I'm going to get 1 foot up on top of my foot plate. I always like to have my lead foot on the foot plate already. And then I keep my toes out and my heel in so that when I transfer, it easily pivots into the right position. So now I got my legs here. I'm gonna kind of just bend back down here, scoot a little bit, let the spasm die, sit up. And I do have pretty good balance. Like I like to keep a hand of always another point of contact here, but I can balance temporarily without anything. But I can't do this for very long. And it's not the most ideal to just try to stay sitting like that. I always do like to try to keep one arm down somewhere. Okay, so now that I'm in this position, and you can see I'm actually even leaning against the couch here right now, so I don't fall backwards all the way that way. So now what I'm going to do is just make sure, once again, I like to make sure my shorts are all pulled out so they don't get all wedgied up and start to bunch up. So now I got my elbow here. I'm going to push a little bit forward and get my butt like real close. I'm going to sit all the way back down here, and I'm going to slide my elbow out as far as I can, which on my cushion I have a little hump in the middle, so I try to just go right over that hump that separates my legs. Once I'm there, I'm going to go one big push with this arm pushing. This shoulder is going to push up, and then my bicep, I'm going to pull my legs up as well. And I'm also kind of diving my head forward. So all one big motion. Ready? Here we go. Boom, and in. So just swings at that one. Like I actually swung pretty far. I hit the side of the side guard, which I tend to do that a lot. Sometimes I just swing a little too far. And so now again, I'm just adjusting myself once I'm in here. Adjust the shorts. Pull the leg up. And again, and adjust my shorts. I've kind of just learned techniques of ways to get my fingers in there to pull them out, because since I can't actually grab the material like with a pinch or something. That is pretty much it, guys. Alright everybody, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it and were able to learn something from it. Even like I said, if you can't do the exact technique, Maybe you can just kind of pick something up from it, a little tip or a little trick here or there. Or if it doesn't work for you, maybe it works for somebody you might know. So pass the video along, give it a share. Please give the video a like if you liked it. It helps to get the content out there. If you have any questions or if you want to share your techniques in the comments below, please feel free to do so. We would love to hear from you. And tune back to the Live to Roll channel every Tuesday for Live to Roll live streams we're doing. The first and third Thursdays of the month, we have a women's disability live show. So lots of content. Stay subscribed. Click that little bell to get the notifications. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Live to Roll. Let's get a fist bump.